I'm currently standing on top of the control tower at Thorpe Abbotts, looking over the stands that would have been in the field between where we are and the woods at the front of the picture. So there would have been 5 stands in front of there, and then more stands behind the woods going up to number 13. The main runway and the perimeter track would have been out in the field. So pan around, you can see the perimeter track. This would have been slightly wider than what it is now. As it goes further down the bottom of the field, you can see how wide it would have been. The original part of the east-west runway, which is the main runway, is underneath, so from where the tarpaulin is running down, sort of where the hedge is, or the piled mess really, you can see the bit out in the middle there. I'll just sort of see if I can zoom out. So that is the main runway that's left here at Thorpe Abbotts, and then behind the trees on the horizon out there is where Frank Murphy and Rosenthal stands were on 44 and 45, and then you pan round some more and you're going in towards where the hospital blocks were, the accommodation blocks, over towards the bomb store, which is right over there on the horizon. Is where the bomb store is at Thorpe Abbotts. Where the hedge is on the horizon, or sort of where it goes from brown, then the hedges, and then it's green. That actually wasn't, that roadway wasn't there during the war. That was that actually dissects the original runway. Sort of 1.2 miles worth of runway basically finishes down on the horizon where the dark green trees are. That guy, you can see a bloke down right in the distance down the bottom on the roadway in the white car. He's quite a long way away from where I am. If I just zoom out, because then that's awful. And then we'll keep panning round. You'd have had stands in amongst where the grass is now, and then you've got the original engine shed. There you can see the 351st emblem on there. So we're on the north side of the runway, facing directly north. I'll just pan round a bit more, and then you can see the glass house on top of the control tower at Thorpe Abbotts, and that's basically where we are. If you carry on going, if I'll just zoom in a bit more. If you go over towards the far side of the airfield is where that's up towards the village of Thorpe Abbotts, and the T2 hangar was when Glenn Miller came here and played one of his concerts. Was in the hangars over the back over there, and then the footprint hasn't really sort of changed in 80 years. Obviously the ghosts are still here of the lads that left here on mornings and died in horrific circumstances over certain targets, whether that was Bremen or Magdeburg or Berlin, Rouen, Saint Nazaire, Wilhelmshaven. Yeah, it's kind of hard to know really. You were just woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning, if you'd gone to sleep, if you got to sleep, and that sickening feeling in your gut that you had to go through that absolutely terrifying ordeal trying to make it to the Magic 25. And if you made it to the Magic 25, certainly in 42, 43, you got to go home. Later on it was changed to 35 once the long range fighters like the P-38s and P-51s and stuff came in. But certainly at the beginning it was a big thing if you got to 25 missions.